Once it disappears though, huh?
I wanted to speak more about my passion for geology. In a previous video, I spoke about the formation of the Alps, how a piece of African plate came and crashed into the European plate and formed the Alps. And in doing so, this was 65 million years ago, and in doing so, uplifting pieces of ocean floor and deep ocean floor and sea floor, and folding them and creating huge amounts of pressure with melted vast amounts of rock. And we see all of that evidence in the streams that come out of the Alps. But it also affected the geomorphology, geomorphology is the study of the surface of the planet as it relates to the geology of the planet. And we are standing on the outwash plains of the Alps. The sediment that has been eroding for 65 million years and coming down off the mountains has spread out and created these vast flat lands, these outwash plains. And here's where agriculture has flourished. So we get lots of fields where they do hay to feed the cows that make the milk that create the wonderful cheeses here in Italy. But we also get corn and rice as well. But to really understand that, it's not really great just to see everything from down here, but rather to see everything down here from up there. I'm up here walking up to the Castello di Zumalia, which is a beautiful castle that overlooks the plains here in the northern Piedmont. And from here, there's a view that really helps understand what is happening and what's going on in terms of the geomorphology of the outwash plain from the Alps. Here at the foot of the Castello, it's a great opportunity to show the geomorphology from this height. I actually love this little castle. It's a 13th century castle, and it stands out. As soon as I see it driving towards my home, I know that this is home because it overlooks this entire region. And I find great pleasure to come up here. It's a bit of a hike, and it's wonderful to take the dogs, but the best part of it, in terms of what I'm here for today, is to look at the countryside. So from here you see the outskirts of the city of Biella, and in the distance, in the horizon, is a feature that I think is worth pointing out. The ridge on the horizon that you can see is the Serra di Vera. That is a glacial moraine. It is the largest glacial moraine in Europe. It's 25 kilometers in length. And like all moraines, it's made up of sands and cobbles, but it is a remnant of the glaciers that came out of the Alps and pushed down into the plain. And the outwash plain, which is all the land that goes all the way down to the edge of the Mediterranean, is flat and sandy. And it's a wonderful place for agriculture. And in this region in particular, it's famous for rice production, the risotto, the Italian arboreal rice.